My name is Andrew Davis from Davis Defense. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about traffic offenses. Over the years, I've handled speeding tickets, seatbelt offense, or a mobile device accusations. People don't want that on their record, and they don't want their insurance to find out about it, and that's where I come in. I'm happy to represent individuals across Minnesota charged with any kind of traffic offense. I find oftentimes it becomes more serious when an individual's accused of a traffic offense, any traffic offense, but they're a commercial license holder. They drive for a living. That can mean one speeding ticket can mean the end of their employment, and so it becomes far more important for individuals that their livelihood depends on driving. The question is whether an allegation of going over 100 miles an hour is serious. The answer is yes. If you are convicted of speeding in Minnesota and going over 100 miles an hour, you will lose your license. And so representation is key, either to go to trial, fight and win the case, or negotiate something that allows you to overrun your privilege to drive. I'm often asked whether or not, if you get a speeding ticket, you should go to court. The answer is yes, you should go to court. Whether you have an attorney or not, you should go to court. I always suggest having representation because we know the law, and more importantly, we know the prosecutors and the judges and the system and how everything works. There are certain things that I look for. Law enforcement has to keep track of the radar, the logs, and their tuning forks. There's things that they need to do and document, and if they don't, then that gives me an issue to fight about and litigate in court. Your life becomes a lot easier when you have me with you. One of the things people don't think about, and that is important with regard to, especially like a speeding ticket, is what they say on the side of the road. If the officer says, "You know why I pulled you over?" and you say, "Yeah, I was speeding," well, you just admitted to speeding. And or if I see people that they go to court without a lawyer and they say to the judge, "Well, I was speeding, but I wasn't going that fast," and you just admitted to speeding. And so what you say and whether or not you're represented absolutely matters in every case. One of the things I see people getting ticketed for is for use of a mobile device while they're driving. And what often happens is they're sitting at a stoplight and they're messing with their phone and they're not moving. Well, that's the same as if you're driving down the road. So if you're sitting at a stoplight and the officer sees you manipulate your phone at all, it is the same thing as if you're driving down the road talking to your phone.